The water's very still today, and received some messages for, I think, more than just myself, but again, there we go, thinking, that was what the message was about. Hi. We tend to think too much. I tend to think too much. Way too much. And I know this. And I've worked really hard on my thinking, what is true to me and what is not. However, one of the messages I received yesterday, I think, I don't know, the days are all running into each other, and at this point, sleep has been really difficult to get more than a few hours here and there. But yeah, thinking. We tend to think too much, and we can't. Trying to shut the brain off is a futile process. It's impossible. The brain does not shut off unless you get yourself into a highly meditative state, theta or even gamma, or go to sleep. And even then, our dreams will tell us things too if we're asleep. So really, it's the theta, the meditative state, that is important for us all to try to reach at least once a day, if not several. Usually first thing in the morning is the best, because that's sort of how you boot up this supercomputer we have. Our minds, our brains are really extremely high technology. It's a supercomputer. So anytime you attempt to change or get rid of, say, negative thoughts, it just creates more. If you tell yourself not to think of something, you think of it more. It doesn't matter what you do. So the only way I know to change perception, change your life, is to change the narrative, the inner narrative in the mind, change the story. This takes a lot of practice. I've been working on this for 3 years now. I'm not quite there yet. I've gotten pretty far, in my opinion, but I'm not where I want to be. And it is because of my thinking, my patterns still. I'm aware of them, but I can't shut them off. So what do? This is the dilemma for most of us. It's changing the story, changing the inner narrative. We've all had really shitty things happen to us, and they still can happen, are happening to many. A lot of injustice, but this is the part of the game. It's the part of the game I don't really like, but I keep saying I don't remember signing up for this, but apparently I did. I'm here. So, yeah, part of the game is to change the story from what was implanted in us, what was done to us. And it takes a lot of work to do. But it's not impossible. So I'm going to keep at it. And the more discoveries I find that work for myself, I will share those with others. But I guess the most important thing here is to just point that out. We weren't given an instruction manual with this supercomputer. So none of us really know how it works fully, except, you know, there are some gurus and some people, but even mystics and, you know, we have our tricks. We know how to tap in. That's not the problem. The problem is everyday life, when we are faced with the same struggles that everybody else is, faced with people with challenging us or challenging situations. And, you know, we have a choice. You can go with the narrative that your mind is telling you or that somebody else is telling you, or you can take a breath and get yourself into a meditative state. Coming out someplace like this really helps a lot. And change that story, change that dialogue, that inner narrative. It's important to do. So, that's all I have for now.